made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
It's great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. And we're about halfway through the week. And hope you're having a good day. And you're doing all right through the week here, right? And we're with you 5 days a week, by the way, Monday through Friday. The show is syndicated across the U.S., so it does play at different times in different markets. But we broadcast this show. It originates out of Tampa, Florida, in case you're interested, where it's not snowing at the moment. Although we do expect some heavy rain. Is that right, Stephen, later today?
Sorry, say again?
We do expect some rain here in Tampa today, right?
A little bit, yeah. It'll kick up overnight, and then we'll get doused tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Rains a lot around here. You would think it's sort of like up at north when it snows. You think people in Pittsburgh, where I grew up, and Connecticut and whatnot, when it snows, you think they had never seen snow before in the way they drive. Same in Florida. When it rains, you think these people never saw rain on the roads, for heaven's sake. So it's always an adventure around here when it rains. Nevertheless, hope your health is not an adventure. You would like that to be a little bit more predictable. When you're on vacation and, things happen, that's one thing. But with your health, no. You'd like it to be sort of, nice and even, balanced, homeostatic, nice and balanced. Yeah, that's what we strive for, and talk a lot about that on the show one way or another on Let's Talk Nutrition. And you can watch the show right now at letstalknutrition.com. And, of course, you can listen to the show at letstalknutrition.com as well. And you can do that on demand because both are archived. The audio of the show is on show schedule. There's a link there. And the video on demand is right there on the homepage. A lot of people watching these days, and that's good. That's why we did it. I'm going to be reporting on a number of stories and studies, and I do this not just to report, but to give us some ideas about what we might want to do, what we might want to not do relative to our health, wellness, and well-being. And this is an evidence-based show. It's not just popping off opinions. Anybody can do that. It's a matter of how well informed is that opinion? Does it have any basis in some data, scientific or otherwise? From whence you're getting these ideas, and if you listen to the show, you catch on to that right away. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. That's a toll-free number wherever, however you may be listening, and whatever you may be doing. And we're here for 2 hours. So, I guess I'll start with this. It's a little, I guess, negative, dark. It's a dark report. When I saw the headline on the press release, I thought, whoa. And here's why. Headline was, 1 in 2 people in the United Kingdom will get cancer. Seriously? 1 in 2. In other words, if you were at a cocktail party in London, 50% of the people in that room are going to get cancer. That's what they're saying. Assuming it was a random group of people, right? 50%. Now, you might be wondering what's going on in the UK. Now, I'm reporting, you say, well, we don't live in the UK. I understand that. I'm not altogether disconnected. I know that. But we can learn about what we need to do and what's going on with us relative to other countries, other cultures, and other ways of practicing health and wellness. Okay, Stephen, quiz. John, if you know the answer, just yell it into the microphone. What do you think is the biggest risk factor for cancer? Biggest risk factor?
Lifestyle.
It's something you can't, I'll give you a hint. It's something you can't do anything about.
Genes, hereditary, history, family history.
Those are good guesses because those are unmodifiable risk factors. That's good. Your age. Your age. Age is the biggest risk factor for most forms of cancer. And the increase in lifetime risk is due primarily to people surviving into old age, if you will. And then it's then when cancer is most common. So be careful what you wish for. This is why I keep saying, and I shifted my focus a while back, where I was fixated on longevity in my discourse, in my point of view, relative to the show and my own personal point of view. And I said, wait a minute. No. It's about quality of life. Focus on that. Focus on that today. What are you going to do today about your quality of life? And longevity will come. And there's so much information, so much marketing, so many studies about longevity, living longer. People say they keep looking for the fountain of youth. It's more like the fountain of longevity. Again, be careful what you wish for. You may make it deep into the lifespan, but what if you're not prepared? Did you ever think about that? I don't just mean financially. I mean in terms of what have you banked relative to your health? What if you're not prepared to live a long time and you're going to rely on medicine, science, technology to keep you alive? That is a thanks, but no thanks. Not me. So this is one of the consequences, if you will, of living longer. They said that some previous estimates have suggested that in the United Kingdom, they will reach a lifetime cancer risk of 1 in 2 at some point in the future. Whoa. But they said that this research shows that we have already reached this point in the United Kingdom for those people born in the early 60s and beyond. This is unbelievable. Think about that. You're walking down the street. Every other person you see is going to have cancer. You might be one of them. They said that from the data that they now have in the United Kingdom, they can forecast that a child born today, February the 4th, 2015, has a 1 in 2 chance of developing cancer at some point in that child's life. It almost sounds unbelievable. This is published in BJC. If you're not familiar with BJC, It's called the British Journal of Cancer. It's a pretty good journal. I tell you, it's a good journal. They know what they're doing. I am just stunned by that. I don't think I'm wondering, does it apply to the U.S.? And if you're watching Let's Talk Nutrition, you will see I posted what's up on the screen, on your TV screen, your computer screen, or your smartphone or your tablet, is the British Journal of Cancer and the study. It's posted up there. Trends in the lifetime risk of developing cancer in Great Britain. Comparison of risk for those from 1930 to 1960. They got a 50% chance. Wow. Hi, this is Dr. Michael Garko. Did you know that over 20 million people in the United States suffer from some form of joint pain? If you have joint or muscle pain, Flexin can help. Good joints are an essential part of everyday life, and the lack of healthy joints can prevent you from enjoying daily activities and rob you of a better quality of life. Flexin is specially formulated with CM8 to provide the pain relief and support your joints need. Flexin CM8 is designed to lubricate your joints and muscles while reducing inflammation and supporting stronger cartilage. Flexin isn't just another glucosamine supplement, it's much more. Its extraordinary formula is composed of powerful ingredients and a special blend of enzymes that make digestion and absorption fast and easy, with results in as little as 1 week. So if you want to enjoy everyday activities again and improve your quality of life, look no further than Flexin. For more information, call 1-800-NPAIN. That's 1-800-NPAIN, or visit your local fine health food store and pick up a bottle of Flexin today.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body, healthy inflammation response, an ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local fine health food store.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. I'm reporting on a study that's coming out of the United Kingdom where the headline on their press release was 1 in 2 people in the United Kingdom will get cancer. This is a function of age. Age is the biggest risk factor for developing cancer. The older you get, the greater the risk. And as it turns out, we are now able to keep people alive longer. People are living longer. There's no doubt about that. And the assumption is, well, that's all great news. Well, I get yes. But the flip side of that longevity coin is not so nice necessarily. Because the longer you live, the greater your increase to get cancer, the greater the rate or the increase to just generally get sick from something. Now, there is a point, and I don't know the exact age. I think it's 80 or something. I don't know the exact. I can't remember at the moment. But your risk for dying starts to go down, which is odd. In other words, you get to a certain point, and the risk starts to decrease. But the paradox is that but you're getting closer to death. It's a function. It's a statistical thing, right? The author of the study, Professor Peter Saziani, he's at Queen Mary University of London, said, quote, "Cancer is primarily a disease of old age, with more than 60% of all cases diagnosed in people aged over 65. He continued, "If people live long enough, then most will get cancer at some point." Well, gee, thanks. "But there's a lot we can do to make it less likely." All right. Like giving up smoking, being more active, drinking less alcohol, and maintaining a healthy weight, end quote. Bingo. What do I always say on this show? Diet and lifestyle. Diet and lifestyle. I'm sure somebody wants to hit me over the head with the Sunday edition of the New York Times if I say it one more time. They're so irritated with me in saying it. But I don't know what else to say than keep saying it. Your destiny, in large measure, is in your hands. Certainly, fortuna, fate, is floating around all the time in the ether. It's fate, is kind and fate is cruel. No question about that. But at the same time, if you live sort of a fatalistic existence and say, well, you got to die from something, well, then why don't you step out into traffic? I don't subscribe to that point of view about health. And when people get irritated with, I've seen people in conversation where one of them is trying to lead a healthy life, eat right, and the other person says, well, you got to die of something. Well, yes, you do, and you will. It's guaranteed. It's axiomatic. You will die of something, an accident or a disease, or both. You could have a heart attack while you're driving and crash the car and die. But this is just remarkable to me. So I said, all right, what about the lifetime risk of developing or dying from cancer? And in the United States, and I went to the American Cancer Society, and the all invasive sites, in other words, the risk from dying from any, whether it's bladder, brain, breast, colon, esophagus, Hodgkin's disease, kidney and renal, pelvis, larynx, I could go down the list. The risk of developing cancer is 43.31% in the U.S. It's close to 50. What's the risk of dying? 22.83%. Call it 23%. 1 in 4. You got a 25% chance of dying from it. And I'm looking at the long list here. Thyroid, testicle cancer, stomach, prostate, pancreas, oral cavity and pharynx cancer, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, multiple myeloma, melanoma of the skin, lung and bronchus cancer, liver and bile duct cancer, leukemia, larynx, that's your voice box, cancer, and so on. Females, all invasive sites, you have a 37.81 chance of dying from cancer. That's 1 in 5. 1 in 5 odds, risk of dying. That statistic I gave you was for males. This first set of statistics, maybe I misspoke. The first set, men, 43.31%, 1 in 4. Women, a little less, 37.81 from all invasive sites, 1 in 5. I'm just saying. And by the way, this toxic planet doesn't help. Doesn't help. People live perfectly healthy lives, working hard at it, and they still get cancer, and they wonder, how did that happen? Where did that come from? Many times it's environmental, literally environmental. We come back, we'll take a call from Pinellas Park, Florida. We'll see what David has on his mind. 877-897. You can call the same number he did. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, and you are watching it at letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
877-897-8255. That's the number that David called. He lives in Pinellas County, or Pinellas Park, Florida. You can go to letstalknutrition.com, watch the show right now, and listen to it. David, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Yes, I'd like to dovetail on what you were saying. It's even that true in church. When you're in church, you go, well, it's your time. God's in control of everything. I said, what happened to that Bible verse where it says, they shall perish for lack of knowledge? So you can just eat anything you want, do anything you want. That's it. I said, why don't you just jump, like you say, why don't you just jump in front of a car?
Right, yeah. When you take that fatalistic approach, I never understood that. People...
Church.
You know, what was that quote? Something about not knowing?
With their lack of knowledge, they will be perish for lack of knowledge. And I'm ignorant of a lot of things. I don't want to sound like to them I know more than them. I was at church the other day, and if I haven't heard it one time, I've heard it a million times. Well, such and such, she got terminal brain cancer. She may have something terminal based on the actuaries from insurance companies, based on what that guy can do, not based on what else there is to do that she won't try.
Well,
and this guy says, one last thing. A lot of the stuff you find in health food stores, you'll find in the Bible. But you point that stuff out, it's like you got horns growing on the back of your head because somewhere they think you said don't pray about it. Yeah, you pray about it, but you don't ignore everything else.
I know. So you were listening to my show yesterday, and I had the founder of New Chapter on, and he was talking about that report that's out that targeted some major chains accused of selling adulterated herbal supplements. You wanted to ask about that?
Yeah, I missed that, but I did hear it on the major news.
Well, turns out this is a scathing report. A warning to herbal supplement users. I'm quoting from this one article. There are the New York State Attorney General's office investigated certain chains and their supplements that they're selling. They were GNC, Target, Walgreens, and Walmart. All four of those chains have received from the Attorney General of New York cease and desist letters demanding that they stop selling, they said, a number of their dietary supplements, few of which they said were found to contain the herbs shown on their labels, and many of which included potential allergens not identified in the ingredient list, end quote. This came up yesterday on my show, David, and the other folks listening, when my guest brought it up, and he was trying to make the point that, you know, be careful where you get your supplements, be careful of the company, and so on. And you hear me say that all the time on this show. I am a fan, and I do support the use of dietary supplementation, but with good science, good data, good clinical trials, and good common sense. And they said that, David, they said that contamination, substitution, I'm quoting, and falsely labeling herbal products constitute deceptive business practices and, more importantly, present considerable health risk for consumers. So said the letter. This was reported in the New York Times. The test that they use to check these products, they use a process called DNA barcoding, which will identify the individual ingredients through a kind of what they call genetic fingerprinting. So these investigators from the government looked at 24 products claiming to be 7 different types of herb: echinacea, garlic, ginkgo biloba, ginseng, and saw palmetto, St. John's wort, and valerian root. All but 5 of the products contained DNA that was either unrecognizable or from a plant source other than what the product claimed it to be. Now, that's problematic. Additionally, 5 of the 24 of those supplements contained wheat and 2 contained beans, legumes, without identifying them on the label. Why is that an issue? Because some people have allergic reaction to those things. If you're watching the show, you see the article to which I am referring. It comes out of the New York Times, headline, New York Attorney General targets supplements at major retailers. This is why I keep telling you, don't buy your supplements where you buy your lawn and garden supplies. I keep telling you that. You don't go where you buy a tractor to get your vitamin C, okay? So that's sort of the nuts and bolts of the study. Walmart, they said, was the worst offender of the 4 retailers. None of its 6 supplements, they said, were tested was found to contain purely the ingredient advertised. Oh, my. Target's supplements were the least misleading. That's ironic. Though it isn't, they said, saying much, since tests on 6 of the brand's products resulted in only 1 unqualified positive. So I don't know, David. That's sort of.
I tell you the company's name, so instead I'd worry, the name of the product.
They
company.
Didn't. I couldn't find. They just named the retailers. I don't know if those were house brands. I don't know what brands they were. I don't have.
Well, some of the stuff that they were talking about, they didn't mention the brand name, but I just saw like a week earlier the guy saying on Dr. Oz, not Oz, but somebody on the show, said these are good products, Nature's Valley, and that's a lot of what Walmart and these places sell.
Well, I don't know what the brands were, so I won't comment, and I can't comment on that.
I'm not saying it is either, but that's mainly what they sell.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We just don't know. I don't have the full report. But this is what gives dietary supplement industry, the natural products industry, a bad name. And people say, oh, nobody's policing it. Well, I beg your pardon. How do you think they found this out? I mean, these regulators are constantly scrutinizing dietary supplement products, and well, they should. You can't, you got to go. David, I always feel comfortable with companies such as Nordic Naturals, Jarrow Formulas, Country Life, Natural Factors. I've been to Natural Factors facilities. I see how they make their supplements. I know about their raw materials. They're one of the best companies on the planet. I have always said, if you can walk into a store and buy a supplement product that's less than 50%, 60%, it's 60% of the cost of something in a health food store, you should be suspect. Because somewhere they cut the corners. To make fish oil is not cheap, for example. And if you're buying a fish oil supplement that is, $1.98 for whatever, I'm exaggerating, you get my point, and you open the bottle and it smells funky, why would you take that? You wouldn't eat a smelly fish. David, thank you for your call and for raising the issue again. Appreciate it.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol, or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable, bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Well, I was just reporting about these four retailers got caught selling supplements that aren't what they said they are. Well, this leads me into this next story. And again, I am always amused, maybe you are too, by the nature of human nature. Human beings never leave there's always something to talk about when it comes to human behavior. American Heart Association did a little study. And they were interested in finding out whether people would take a pill. Notice, pill. Take a pill to avoid heart disease. All right? That sounds like a sort of like a simple, benign study. Now, what I can tell you is that, and we know this, there's literature to support this. Patient compliance in taking pharmaceuticals is horrible. You know, horrible? Ask any doctor. And the irony is that the patient, in many cases, almost demands and expects the doctor to write the script, but then goes home and doesn't take it. I don't know. That's just the way it is. Now, in this study, they did a survey. And in the survey, and I'm not making this up, and if you're watching the show, I have the press release being on your screen, shown on your screen from the American Heart Association. Headline: 1 in 3 people would risk shorter life rather than take dietary pill to avoid heart disease. Are you kidding me? 1 in 3. 1 in 3. I'm amused. I know I shouldn't laugh. I can't help it. I just can't help it. Human beings, what is the matter with us? 1 in 3 adults said in the survey they would rather die, live a shorter life and die, rather than take 1 pill a day. If they knew that pill could avoid heart disease, they said, you know what? To hell with it. I'll die sooner rather than later than take the pill. I'll come back to this story. I got a caller. I can't let Mel hang out there in the ether. Mel, welcome to the show, Mel.
Hi, Doc. I'm calling in kind of. I wanted to call yesterday, but I don't like to call much. But the man from New Chapter was there.
Yes.
And why I'm calling is I went to the doctor. I'm being treated with hormone treatment for prostate cancer, and the doctor told me to get a calcium supplement and a vitamin D. And I know a little bit about supplements from you and others, but so I wanted to see. And I said, what do you know about supplements? He said, not much. And I said, well, you could just go and get your calcium supplement. They sell them everywhere. Just pick one out and take it. And I am familiar with vitamin D3, so I wanted to see what he thought of that. And because he didn't say so, he said, just get your vitamin D. And I said, I know Country Life sells the vitamin D3 500 international units because
right.
I've taken it.
Yeah.
And he said, go ahead, and that's okay. But you mentioned yesterday, someone said, why don't the doctors get people to take these supplements? They don't know anything about them. He said he didn't. And I mean, to tell someone just to go to the drugstore and just pick up a bottle of calcium and start taking it, you need to get something that is not going to go into your veins and arteries.
Right. Well, I don't know what his reasoning is to tell you to take it. That's another issue. But I can tell you that there are any number of companies that make good calcium products. Jarrow Formulas, for example, their Bone Up product is very, very good. They have all the cofactors in the product to make sure that the calcium gets into your bones and doesn't get into your arteries. That product is very good. They also make a good vitamin D3. Natural Factors makes a good calcium product and a good vitamin D3. Country Life, any of these companies. But I know for sure that Bone Up, and so does Natural Factors, you got to buy a calcium product, make sure it's the right calcium.
That's right. And I'm going to go get some.
And then has the cofactors in there, and there are a bunch of them that will make sure that the calcium gets into the bone and it gets absorbed into the bone and doesn't leach into the bloodstream and then get into your arteries. So I don't know what to say about the physician.
I just don't think that he is that he uses or is familiar with vitamins, and he's a really great doctor. But he says that sometimes when a person is being treated for prostate cancer with hormone therapy, I've had radiation and I've had surgery.
Yes.
And when you start hormone therapy,
your bones get weak.
The medication can leach the calcium
out of the bones. Right. And so he's mindful about that, and he gave you some good advice. I mean, you have to applaud him.
Oh, yeah.
For at least trying to take a dietary, using a nutraceutical along with pharmaceuticals to treat you. So what you do now as the patient is you educate him, and he would be grateful, I am sure.
Yeah, I'll take it and show him when I go back. I'll show him what I'm taking.
Yeah, Bone Up by Jarrow Formulas. That product has been around a long time. I don't know how many you have to take a day. I think it's quite a few, but you can. I think you're right. I think it is 6. And then get some good vitamin D3, either from Jarrow, Natural Factors, Country Life, any of those major companies. In fact, Nordic Naturals has their fish oil. They have vitamin D3 with the fish oil combined. I don't know if you know that or not.
Nordic Naturals. Do you think there's enough of each of them in the?
I don't know. I'd have to look and see what what the level is, but you can get the vitamin D3 by itself, freestanding. Again, Jarrow, whomever. But your doctor is wise to tell you that. And by the way, how are you doing with your diet?
I'm doing better, Doc. Doing a lot better.
See, you thought I forgot, huh?
Maybe I was hoping.
No chance. No,
I'm doing better, Doc.
It's always good. Better. It's always nice to hear your voice. I appreciate your contribution to the show, and I appreciate your effort to try and maintain and sustain your health. I really do. I know you work at it, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, Doc. Appreciate your help.
Thank you so much. We come back, I'll tell you more about this study from the American Heart Association. Honestly, you can't make this up. 1 in 3 people said, you know what? I'll die sooner rather than later than take a pill that would prevent me from having heart disease. What? Makes you wonder, was it because it was a pharmaceutical? Did they think that same way about supplements as well? Nutraceuticals? I wonder. We'll be back. We got a lot more to go.
Feel tired?
during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
The more I do this show, the more I come to realize how strange we are as a species. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's great to be with you. What I'm referring to is a study I started reporting on in the earlier part of the show here about people not taking one pill a day to live a little longer. I'll get back to that in a second. I don't know. Hope you're having a good day, whatever time of the day it is for you, and wherever you may be and however you may be listening, whatever you may be doing, and you could be watching the show because it streams at letstalknutrition.com. It's like TV. And it's on demand as well because when we get off the air, we always, these are archived right away. The audio portion of the show as well as the video. Audio is under show schedule, and the video is right there on the homepage. You'll see it. And if you go and you're using Internet Explorer and you're not seeing the images, the screen, hit your refresh button. 877-897-8255, 877-897-8255. We always enjoy your calls, and I love to hear from you. Whatever I'm talking about, if there's something on your mind, you have a question. And if I don't have the answer, if I don't know, if you listen to the show, people know. I'll say, I don't know, but I'll find out. I don't try to, hamada. If I don't know the answer, I will find the answer. And if I'll find somebody if I can't find it, I'll find somebody who can find it. But usually I can find it. 99.99% of the time, I'll find the answer. So here we are now. I spend a lot of time in my professional life trying to get people to change behavior. When I come across studies like this from the American Heart Association, I'm holding it up, but people won't do for their health. We have the press release on your screen. So the American Heart Association did a survey. They surveyed, these were researchers at the University of California at San Francisco and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. They collaborated. And they surveyed about 1,000 people. The average age was 50, and they via the internet. And hypothetically, they asked them how much time would they be willing to forfeit at the end of their lives to avoid taking daily medication. They also asked them the amount of money they would pay and the hypothetical risk of death they were willing to accept to avoid taking medications to prevent cardiovascular disease. Okay? That's what they were exploring here. How much time would they be willing to forfeit at the end of their lives to avoid taking medication? How much money would they be willing to pay to do that? And the hypothetical risk of dying they were willing to accept to avoid taking medications to prevent cardiovascular disease. I'll break it down. I can tell you that right off the top, though. What they found was that 1 in 3, better than 30%, said that they would risk living a shorter life rather than take one pill a day to prevent cardiovascular disease. Really? The question becomes why? Why? We're going to get to that. About 1 in 5 said they were willing to pay $1,000 or more to avoid taking a daily pill for the rest of their lives. Most of the people in the study weren't willing to trade any weeks of their life to avoid daily medication. So here's how, let me break it out even further. More than 8% of the people in the study were willing to trade as much as 2 years of their life to avoid taking daily medication for cardiovascular disease. In other words, rather than taking the pill, I'll give up 2 years of my life. 21% would trade between 1 week and 1 year of their lives for not having to take a one pill a day for the rest of their life, cardiovascular disease pill of some sort. About 13% of the people in the study said they would accept minimal risk of death to avoid taking a pill. 9% said they'd risk a 10% chance, and about 62% weren't willing to gamble any risk of immediate death. About 21% said that they would pay $1,000 or more to avoid taking a pill each day for the rest of their lives, but 43% said they wouldn't pay any amount. Okay, I understand. So here's what one of the researchers in the study said. When you consider that many adults are on numerous pills, the effect is often magnified for that person. On a population level, even for the small reductions in quality of life like those found in this study, that effect multiplied across millions of people can have very large effects on the cost effectiveness of that drug for a population. This becomes, too, this sort of all begs the question. Is it they don't want to take the pill because it undermines quality of life? Do they not want to take the pill because of the side effects? Do they not want to take the pill because of the cost? What? But assume that side effects are minimal. Cost isn't all that much. I mean, quality of life is to have to take one pill a day to prevent heart disease and you're going to live longer. That's an inconvenience that's going to really disrupt the quality of your life. Well, my God, you better buckle up, because when you really get sick and you're going to have to do so many more other things, what are you going to do then? This is one of the craziness about the craziness associated with human behavior. Yes, we are predictable in many ways, but you know what? We are also unpredictable and uneven, just generally uneven in how we behave and how we think about things. 1 in 3, better than 30%, would rather live a shorter life than take one pill a day. I mean, come on. What are people that ridden with sloth? Are they that lazy or unconcerned about their health? Now, I wonder, was it because it was a pharmaceutical? Would they take one nutraceutical a day? One supplement, one pill, a supplement pill a day. I wonder if that would make a difference. I don't think so. I think it has something to do with, it's a pain in you pick the anatomy part, to take a pill a day. Now, that makes you even beg the other questions too. So I guess going to the gym, that person would have a better shot becoming an astronaut then, because they're not going to go to the gym. They're not going to exercise. They're not going to go. If they won't take a pill a day, what makes me think that they would be inclined to do anything else? No wonder we're in the state of health that we're in. You wouldn't even take one pill a day to prevent heart disease, and you could live longer. No side effects to the pill. It doesn't cost that much, and you still wouldn't take it. Really? Come on, man. Honestly. 877, I get that. I believe in the process of persuasion, but when I see studies like this, I want to say, I got into the wrong business. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. That's why I love doing this show. The unpredictability of humans.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
Are you looking for a product that will aid weight loss both safely and naturally? That will stimulate your metabolism and reduce the absorption of fat from food? Then look no further than Right Way Nutrition. As featured on national daytime health shows, Right Way Nutrition is a premium dietary and nutritional supplement provider who believes the best form of encouragement is results. Right Way Nutrition aims to provide customers with the most superior and effective products available. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol does just that. While green coffee bean extract may not be new to the scene, Right Way Nutrition offers a new and improved formula of green coffee bean extract infused with their trademark ingredient Svetol, which is proven to be a vital ingredient for successful weight loss results. Right Way Nutrition provides you with a fast-acting, healthy, effective green coffee bean extract proven to naturally and safely aid weight loss. Your search for the perfect natural weight loss supplement is over. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol will help you reach all your weight loss goals.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
I love doing this show because there's so much craziness out there. You often hear me say, I just said it today, you never want to buy your supplements where you buy your tractors and lawn and garden supplies. John Gaston, my technical producer for the streaming of the show, just showed me on his iPhone, it looks like a TV set. The thing is so big. Grab your mic, John. He just reported to me, based on my story about my comment about don't buy your supplements where you buy your lawn and garden supplies, tractors, and things like that. They are now, what are they doing at Bass Pro Shops? Is that a hunting shop?
That's a hunting sporting shop.
It's a hunting sporting goods shop.
You go in there to buy stuff to kill things.
It's fish, hunt, and what?
Deer. Hold on.
And they're selling what now?
Lingerie.
Are you serious?
Yep.
They're selling lingerie in the sporting goods shop.
Yes. Cute little pink and green camouflage nighties for the woman.
Oh, my God.
Well, if you're going to be in there buying your gun and stuff, you might as well pick up something for the lady.
Pick something up for the missus?
Yeah.
I need some ammunition. It gives a whole new meaning to ammunition.
Yes, it does.
Honest to God. Oh, my God. They're selling lingerie at Bass Pro Shops.
It actually it's kind of cute.
I guess so. That's like selling supplements at the tractor store.
Yeah.
Which they do. You can buy, I've seen supplements in the gas station. Gas station.
Yeah.
What would possess somebody to buy a supplement in the gas station? You just shake your head. I know you're new to this show. I guess you're wondering, where does he get this stuff? He's got to be making this up. That's why I show you the articles, and that's why he publishes them up on the TV screen. I don't make it up. Honest to God, I don't make it up. 877-897-8255. Lingerie at the sell guns and buy your... never mind. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. All right. Optimism. Optimism is good for your health. And there have been a number of studies looking at the correlation between being optimistic and better health. We know that optimists have better immune system, optimists have better quality of life, optimists have better longer life, quality of life, and there are any number of studies. So today, coming out of the University of California at Berkeley, we now, again, I report on these studies to give us some guidance as to what we might want to consider. If you're watching the show, I have the actual website where the journal in which the study is published. The title of the article was, the study was Positive Affect. Affect means emotion. Positive affect and markers of inflammation. Discrete positive emotions predict lower levels of inflammatory cytokines. Translation? Optimism is correlated with less inflammation. Can't make it up. In the press release, they were saying that, you look at the Grand Canyon or you look at the Sistine Chapel, which I have, or listen to Mozart, whatever. It really can boost, they said, the body's defense system because it makes people feel good. It creates positive, those kinds of things create positive emotions. Well, other human beings can do that as well. Can't they not? Can they not? Our relationships, even your job. If you love your job and love what you're doing, it's the whole idea of positive emotions. And the researchers out of the University of California at Berkeley found a link. This is not new, but they're doing this line of research, contributing. They linked positive emotions, especially that awe we feel when touched by the beauty of nature, art, and spirituality, they said, will lower levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines. So I got this machine in front of me. I don't know if you all can hear it. Can you hear that, Stephen? No? I don't know what this machine is doing. It's making funny noises, but nevertheless. I was so intrigued by this piece of research. Again, it fits into this line of research of looking at optimism and looking at pessimism. I should mention that being pessimistic is not good for your health. So if you love the wonders and beauty of nature and art, and you get that great, wonderful feeling from leading a spiritual life, guess what? You get a health effect, not only a psycho-emotional effect, but you also get a biological effect in that you have less pro-inflammatory cytokines. See? It's published in a journal called Emotion. I guess that must be a really touchy-feely journal. I'm not familiar with that journal. This is good. I love it. What's bad about that? Positive emotion, lower inflammation. I guess now if you think about your day-to-day life, how much of it is filled with positive emotion? Is your life filled with a lot of negativity? Is it? Stress will do that. You could end up loving something, but the stress, like your job, and the stress level gets so high that it becomes unpleasant. Not much positive emotion in that. We keep saying that's not just about, and it's not that I love biology and I love chemistry and I love anatomy and physiology and, and all of that. Study it. But health is a big, big concept. It does involve our emotions. It does involve our psychological life. I'll be back.
Natural Factors presents
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're back. Glad you're back, too, and glad you tuned in if you just dialed into the show. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, a couple hours a day, different times, different markets. Originates out of Tampa, Florida. And no snow here, but in the Northeast, terrible. I don't need to tell you. The show is syndicated up in that neck of the woods. And, it's bad news. And the weather, these kinds of conditions affect people's lives. The quality of their life, the quality of their health, everything. I heard a story, I don't know if you heard it, Stephen, that the mayor of one of these cities up north had a heart attack. He was shoveling snow.
No, I missed that, but geez.
The mayor. So, and the reason why I bring this up, and I wanted to report on this the other day, and I didn't have an opportunity. And it's out of the University of Toronto, and it deals with the weather. And if you're watching the show, we have the report, the news, the sort of publication to put it out there. This isn't the actual journal. Global warming won't mean more storms. Big storms to get bigger, small storms to shrink, experts predict. This is interesting. And again, I report on the weather because it does connect to our health. It does connect to the environment clearly, and health occurs in a context. So they got these group of people. They're called atmospheric physicists. I suspect that the IQ is above average in that group, if I had to predict. And they predict that global warming will not lead to an overall increasingly stormy atmosphere, which, by the way, is a topic that's hotly debated among scientists. Rather, they said, strong storms will become stronger while weak storms will become weaker. And they said the cumulative result of the number of storms will remain unchanged. Now, given what's going on in the Northeast right now, people up there listening, you've been hit with one after another of these storms in the past several weeks. It's one after another. So it seems like the frequency is pretty high. But it also seems like some of these storms are really bad. That they're strong storms, but they seem to be exceptionally strong, don't they? As I said, this is a study that was led by atmospheric physicists at the University of Toronto. And they published this in a journal called Science. They said, and this is interesting now, see if I can try to explain this. I'm not an atmospheric physicist. But they said that circulation in the atmosphere is sort of like a heat engine that requires fuel to do work. Just like any combustion engine or a convection engine. The atmosphere's work as a heat engine occurs when air masses near the surface take up water through evaporation as it's warmed by the sun. You got that picture? And then moves closer to the equator. The warmer the air mass is, the more water it takes up. As it reaches the equator, this system, it begins to ascend through the atmosphere, eventually cooling as it radiates heat out into space. The cool air can hold less moisture than warm air. So as the air cools, condensation occurs, which releases heat. Starting to get the theme here. When enough heat is released, air begins to rise even further, pulling more air behind it, producing a thunderstorm, they said. The ultimate output of this atmospheric engine is the amount of heat and moisture that is redistributed between the equator and the North and South poles, end quote. Complicated. It's complicated. So we walk around in our everyday life. We're walking down the street, in and out of Starbucks, going shopping, doing this, taking the kids to school, picking up that, going to work. All this is happening. My position on climate change is this. I think that we are in the grips of some sort of climate change. The question becomes, what's causing the climate change? We do know that there are places on the earth where it's now hotter than it's ever been. We do know that there are places on the earth where it should be cold is not as cold as it should be, and ice caps are melting and so on. And it's when they say global warming, it's really not accurate. It's climate change. Hot is hotter, cold is colder these days. And there's an irregularity to these weather systems. Something is amiss. Now, what gets debated is that there's some people think that the scientists, whether they be atmospheric physicists or whomever, have conspired to manufacture this issue. Many people believe that. There are websites devoted to that. At the same time, there are websites devoted to the science of climate change and where people are trying to present evidence to say that climate change exists. Where the fisticuffs, intellectual fisticuffs come in is on the issue of how much of it is being contributed to by human beings. Some people say humans have nothing to do with this. This is a natural consequence of nature. Humans they're not doing anything. That this is a fiction. I don't believe that. I think that we have participated in this. Do I think that natural events could be in play? I do. But I also think that, look, we know that certain layers of the atmosphere are being eroded because of the heating, because of these toxic chemicals that are eroding the atmosphere. We know that. I mean, we can document that. So, which serves as protection from the sun's rays. So whether it's caused by humans, whether it's caused by mice, whether it's caused by too much manure, literally, some say that. We can debate that all day. The fact of the matter is that something is going on with the atmosphere and with climate, and it's having an effect on us.
Are you able to consume the recommended 6 to 8 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in a day for optimal health and well-being? Who has time to prepare and eat that many servings? Now there is a way to consume 5 whole servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in an easy-to-mix drink. That's half of your daily recommended servings in one drink. Introducing Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst Powder, made up of 29 enzymatically alive whole foods, along with 7 antioxidant-rich berry extracts in a delicious powder form that you can easily mix into water or your favorite fruit juice. Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst contains sea vegetables, probiotics, organic grasses, and herbal extracts that help to support the immune system, provide increased energy, provide an alkaline pH, and cleanse and detoxify the body. No heat is used in the processing of Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst, so it is enzymatically alive, just like fresh fruits and vegetables. You can find Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst at your local health food store. Ask for it by name.
Did you know that doctors recommend omega-3 essential fatty acids for kids and grown-ups alike? Nordic Naturals, the #1 fish oil in the U.S., offers omega-3s for everyone. In fact, Nordic Naturals has one of the largest product portfolios in the world. Our best-selling Ultimate Omega is available in soft gels or liquid, both with a light, clean lemon flavor and no fishy aftertaste. This concentrated formula has been clinically shown to support heart health. For children, kids everywhere love Nordic Naturals Children's DHA, offered in great-tasting strawberry liquid or chewable soft gels. New Omega Boost is a creamy, delicious formulation of omega-3s. With its great mango taste and velvety smooth texture, Nordic Naturals Omega Boost is a great choice for the whole family. Nordic Naturals carefully manages every step of production of our omega-3 fish oils from boat to bottle, so you can count on Nordic Naturals to be exceptionally pure, fresh, and effective. Nordic Naturals for kids and grown-ups alike. Available at natural products retailers or online at nordicnaturals.com.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll-free at 1-844-871-0069. When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic. Aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas. Superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life. A leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition. On the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day, sponsored by VDCUSA.com. I was reporting on a new study coming out of the United Kingdom, and it deals with cancer. And they were talking about it was predicting cancer rates among the population now and into the future. What was the prediction? Did they predict that 1 in 4 will get cancer in the United Kingdom? 1 in 3 will get cancer in the United Kingdom? Or 1 in 2 people in the UK will get cancer? Which one of those rates is the correct answer? 1 in 4, 1 in 3, or 1 in 2? 877-897-8255. If you have the correct answer, you'll win a $25 gift card, supplement gift card. I reported on that earlier in the study, in the show today. So I'm trying to give you a hint. The hint is it's not good news, okay, for people in the United Kingdom. And by the way, we're not doing all that well here in the U.S. So Roy in Tampa wants to give a crack at this. Roy, what? Hi, Roy. What are they predicting? 1 in 4, 1 in 3, or 1 in 2?
1 in 3.
No.
1 and 2.
No, you only get Roy. You only get one guess.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for calling. All right. Let's go to Bradenton. Scott, you had a question about. Let's see what you have a question about.
Yes. A friend of mine's been having problem with the uric acid buildup in his system. First off, he is quite a bit overweight, but he has gotten off of red meat, and I've heard about different supplements and things you can take to help keep the crystallizing down. I just couldn't remember what they were. Maybe you can.
Okay. Well,
memory,
the first thing he has to do is lower his intake of purines. Purines, which is going to come from eating too much red meat.
Okay.
And he needs to cut back also on his sugar intake, and for sure, it's just Does he have? Let me ask you this: does he have gout?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No, I didn't ask that, but he does. In fact, today I was just talking to him, and he was having a lot of problems with it had settled. The crystallizing had settled into his foot today.
Yeah, see,
he'll be on a leave and a few other things.
Yeah, see, he's
gone.
Yeah, this is headed toward gout. Besides, avoid meats that are particularly rich sources of uric acid, such as organ meats. Avoid sardines. Avoid anchovies for now. Also, he might want to cut back. He talked to his doctor about this. Purine-rich plant foods such as lentils, peas, beans, mushrooms, cauliflower, and spinach. Those are purine-rich plant foods: lentils, peas, beans, mushrooms, cauliflower, and spinach. Now, eliminate if you can, coffee and all caffeine sources in his diet. Minimize alcohol consumption. Alcohol promotes dehydration and irritates the urinary tract, so he doesn't want to have that happen. He needs to be drinking water that's close to drowning.
Right. Okay.
In other words,
water more than the normal.
He has to be drinking at least eight 8-ounce glasses a day. In other words, he's got to keep flushing out his system. He should eat things like tart cherries. Now, they have supplements, tart cherry extracts, or even cherry juice, but you got to watch with the juice. Bromelain is another substance he can take. It's a digestive enzyme, and that would be helpful in his trying to bring him back to homeostasis. I would also think something to reduce inflammation. you might want to consider turmeric and natural factors. Their Theracuramin product is excellent.
Yes.
So he might want to take the Theracuramin, maybe even 5 capsules a day, but he should always talk to his doctor about these things. He's wanting to reduce inflammation, so you got to reduce the wrong foods, increase the right foods, and then take the right supplements to reduce the inflammation. He might want to consider what they call systemic enzymes. Systemic. Another name is called proteolytic enzymes. Bromelain would be among that group, okay? And the proteolytic enzymes tend to help with moderating the inflammation and cleaning things up in the body, in the cells, in the bloodstream. Proteolytic or systemic enzymes. Natural Factors makes that product. I think they call them proteolytic enzymes. Wobenzyme is a proteolytic-based kind of enzyme product. Wobenzyme. So those are some of my quick recommendations. I got to go because I got other callers, but thank you for your call. Real quick, in Oldsmar, Carol, what did you have about protein?
Well, I'm 87, and I have difficulty getting enough protein. And, I mean, how many eggs can you eat? And
yeah, you need to go to a good protein powder. You might want to try Country Life's Biochem. They're 100%. It's called 100% whey protein by Biochem, which is a subdivision of Country Life. Do make yourself a couple of protein shakes a day. This issue of protein, as we move through I reported on a study this very week, where low protein levels in the population as the population keeps getting older. So you're right about that. Biochem, 100% whey protein. That Biochem is the brand. The name of the product is 100% whey. It's a great protein product. Let's go to Decatur, Illinois. Gene, what is it? 1 in 4, 1 in 3, or 1 in 2?
1 in 2.
1 in 2 people in the UK are predicted will most likely, they said, have cancer. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Thank you for listening in Decatur, Illinois. We appreciate it. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zen